Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Houston Texans. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Set, 180. All day, every day, any day. 31's the mic. Danny. No.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Set, get a 20.
You know why this team showed up.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. We got.
Now it's Stafford. And that one caught. It's the rookie De'Ami Brown. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them, and then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right. Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see them take a shot downfield.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Mike 6, 40 got.
Rip right.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey, 734.
Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And it'll be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Set, 250. Mike 6. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
They'll run here with Swift.
Hey, keep it up.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Oh, nice move. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 79 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Slam, slam. Alert flare, alert flare, flare.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Mike 6. Mike 6. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Mike 50, Mike.
Hey, 5-0.
I'm coming.
Here we go.
Back to the running game with Swift. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone, costly.
bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
White Monday. You wide 8-8.
Check hot route. Hot, hot.
Check. Kill, kill, kill.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Express.
Watch the slant.
Motion, motion.
Hey, Raider 2.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Hurry.
4 down. Check. 4 down.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford going for it all. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
White down.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Squeeze, double. Mike.
Shotgun now for Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's brought down.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Hines. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Express.
Motion. Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
On play action. Now Carr. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They credit that sack to Robert Quinn.
But no Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
180. 180. We're good. You 180. Check Mike 6, Mike 6.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Watch the run. Hey, they're running.
Hot.
Here we go. 50.
Express.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Let's go.
31.
On 1st down, Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And the Texans scoop it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
637.
On play action, it's Carr. Rolling to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Complete. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No return for Ayuk. That'll be a touchback.
Let's go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
You can't block me.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Check. Fresno.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Get ready. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 21. Hey, 5-0.
They snap it to Stafford. On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merrick. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now a play fake. Carr. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the return will stop right around the 25. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Check 52. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
36, 36.
Check 9. Check 20.
Watch the edge. Check 24. Check.
Easy, alert. Bang, 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 bang.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
46 to Mike. 46.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
And pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Joey Bosa, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 2nd and 20.
It's been a long day for you.
Hatch it. Hatch it.
Easy, easy. Kill Cam.
They run with Hines. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Hey, down. Wide 85.
To me. Hey. Hey, we got
93.
4 down.
93. That's hot.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
He don't know no better.
Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Hey, come on out here.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr.
He don't want it.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's a Titans touchdown. Brandon Ayuk. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. Gay is on for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Kid had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
734.
Now Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. To throw, it's Carr. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll try to run with Hines. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nyheim Hines. hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans draw a bit closer.
Hey, check Express. Mike 6. Raider 1.
Here I come.
Carr will look to throw. Incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Safety's creeping.
And some room to work. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
31.
Stafford now to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Ready. Yellow 20.
Check.
Watch left. Watch left. Watch left.
Mike 7.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. 31's the mic.
All day, dog.
31's the mic.
Hey, watch the lane.
Deuce.
Hey, 70. Check.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
30.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Watch left. Watch the out. Watch the out.
31's
53. Ready. Stay 50. Stay 50. Check 13. Check 30. 59.
Check safety. Check safety.
Check 37.
Now Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
50.
Undercrunch. Undercrunch. Undercrunch.
Swift. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Titans add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, Raider 2.
Set. Check. Bunch set. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50.
Carr now on 1st down.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. After the interception, here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So after the penalty, they're back to where they started, 3rd and 10.
31's the mic.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Hey,
50-50.
From the gun, here's Swift. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on the 25. "34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
808.
Check the outs. Check the outs.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Monday, down. Wide 85. 694.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Flush to his right. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Easy, easy. Kill.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. They'll try and throw for it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Texans are right back in this football game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
So don't say nothing. 46 to Mike. 32. 6 to Mike. Go.
Stafford going to throw it. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hey, 6 to Mike. Let's go, D. Hey, check Mike 46. Check Mike 46.
Time to go. Night.
On 2nd down, Swift. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Guys, out to 59. Let's get off the field.
Mike, 46. Mike.
Now it's Stafford. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Strip that ball.
Mike 6. Express. Mike 6. Raider 9.
Now Carr. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
White down. Blue 80. Come off the ball hard. 6-18. Mike 6. Mike 6. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Mike 6.
Carr now to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Robert Quinn able to record his 5th sack of the season. Oh, this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turn.